everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cape Rugby TV 2021, and we get the ball rolling. Of course, 2020 was a difficult year, but 2021, at least as we now have to call it, is looking to build on some of the positives. As bad as 2020 was, we are looking to build and talk about some of the positives in 2021. We'll talk about the clubs, we'll talk about the history of clubs, we'll talk about players, we'll talk about profiles, and we'll talk about all the activities that clubs are busy with at the moment, where they are engaging with their players, engaging with their members, and coming up with new and creative ideas. I'm JP Nodia, I'm your host of Cape Rugby TV, and of course I'd like to say a big thanks to our partners on board with us here at Cape Rugby TV. MChem 24-hour pharmacy down on the corner of N1 and Durban Road. Score energy drinks. Of course, as you know, Score is on board with Western Province Rugby and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens, and you can win yourself a case of Score and as well as a case of Bashu's cool drink. So stick around for these competitions. It's going to be absolutely great opportunity. And of course, Thorburn Security Solutions, also on board with Cape Rugby TV. So folks, we've got a nice full show for you this evening. We're going to be catching up a little bit later with Jerome Parvada for Western Province Rugby. We'll catch up with Labib Levy, Western Province Rugby as well. Of course, we know that the Currie Cup side is busy getting ready to play in the semi-finals, and hopefully we'll end up having a home final at Newlands if everything goes according to plan. We'll catch up with Phil Cronje from Hamilton's, Jonathan Aval from False Bay, but joining me on the line now from Titans Rugby Football Club, and to get the ball rolling, Gino Topley. Gino, fantastic to have you on the line. How are things there with you, Meneer? Welcome back.
Hey JP, happy New Year's to all the viewers though. Festive season I was at work, had the public holidays off, so I was just resting in that time, and then back at work. But we're safe, I'm safe, I'm alive as you can see, but good to be back.
You look fantastic in your Titans Rugby Football Club, and if I look clearly there, it says established in 1946.
1946, that was tramways first, and then I think in the year 2000, guys will probably correct me, but I think the year 2000 that's when we changed the name over to Titans, new management, new players, the whole works.
So Titans used to be called Tramways, and did they just change the name, or did they merge?
No, they didn't merge. It was basically a change of management, and then moving of the home ground as well. I think it was in Deep River. Tramways, I think it was the bus company at the time.
Right.
And then we changed over in the year 2000, new premises, the new look, everything.
Well, we're looking very forward to talking about club history in 2021, and so you're going to have to go back and get all your notes and your old photographs and pictures and storytelling ready, because we're definitely going to be looking at club history. Fascinating there, just even that small little bit of information that you gave us about the fact that it was called Tramways back in 1946 just starts a whole conversation, and that's going to be very exciting for us to chat with you guys about in 2021. But Gino, you were very involved last year, 2020. You were involved not only with several outreach projects, but also in the media marketing side of things. There seems to be a lot of clubs already, I'm picking it up through the grapevine, that a lot of people are looking forward already, even in the absence of fixtures, even knowing that we might, we're not talking games right now, but a lot of clubs are busy getting involved in organizing and planning their structures.
No, that's true. Starting off with the media marketing systems that we have now in place, and not yet finished. There's still a lot of work to do, and implementation regarding putting it into the clubs, making it work. Not well with the actual fitness, the mentality that had to shift to what we needed to do, and that is our outreach projects. It is our marketing systems. It's keeping the players happy, the mentality of them, and just
staying connected.
That was like the main focus throughout the 2020 season. Well, not season, the year. And I can say now regarding players, management, and everybody is looking forward to the 2021. Players are hungry. Everybody is hungry to do what they need to do. But like I've always been saying, this is where the discipline kicks in. We just need to be patient.
They have to be patient, yeah. What are the kind of things that you're starting to look at for 2021? Because as I say, through the grapevine, we're hearing about clubs doing things like websites. Some clubs are busy with happy birthday messages to their players. Other clubs are busy digitizing old photographs. I mean, everybody's a lot of people think club rugby is quiet, but everybody's busy.
No. Yeah, it is. And I was actually having a thought over the weekend now is that in my community, not in the where Grassy Park is, where I stay, is that it's just a thought of like rugby's been so busy. And I can speak in the areas like Rocklands, like Collegians. I can see them doing their little things. And then with every other sports association has really been quiet. And then I would always just like take my hat off and applaud the rugby community for doing what they are doing. And then coming back to the whole planning thing is that, yes, we are busy doing the social networking things, the websites and all of that, but that we had up like since 2020, 2019. And then what we're busy looking at now is the marketing ideas of, the recruitment, yes, we're not certain of when we're going to be starting, but we still need to look at these things. And then we, funny enough, that we started making little business cards to help along with the actual recruitment, with for our coaching staff, for the management, with us T-shirts we're trying to look at for the marketing sense as well. And then with the planning for our little outreach projects and all of those things, yeah, it's all going to be coming into play. And we're looking at 2021 to actually do all of this.
Now, the other thing that I believe that you've also got starting is a small business development project.
Yes, what we also, it's really in discussion right now, but with this, again, COVID hit so many families, so many households and all of those little things when it comes to people being jobless, breadwinners and all of those little things. So in the time, I would say in the last 2 to 3 months, we've been looking into the guys, seeing what are they doing at home, what are they taking care of, and money-wise, trying to get it into their families. And then a few of them are starting their own businesses. Like, just for example, we have a guy that has his little spice shop now. And then we looked at ideas on how to actually get him out there. So we built him up a website. We built him up on social media. He opened up now a delivery service to get connected with his community and all of those. And then we have guys that have little printing setups and all of that. And we're looking to, encourage him to actually go out there and, get a better wide spread of their business so they can actually have a better income.
Absolutely fantastic. So you basically, if I summarize it correctly, you're talking about people who are involved at Titans Rugby Football Club. They're either a player or a member or a family member, and they've got a small business, and Titans Rugby Football Club is pushing the audience or the market and the awareness towards the business within their own structure.
That is correct, JP. That is what we're looking at. And then with that, I don't know. I would always say, we don't want anything out of it. You are a player. You are a family member of a player. So if it comes to time that maybe you can help us as a team out, by all means do so. But we're not there to collect at the end of the day. No. It's just to, we call ourselves family. So we are doing this for them.
Absolutely. I love that idea. I think it fits exactly where club sport is, the club first concept. Really great stuff. I think that's a fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next from Titans. But on a final note, Gino, I believe you've also got some exciting sponsorship news in 2021.
We're in discussion with those little things as well. Nothing set in stone. With the likes of BusyCorn and all of that, they've asked that, how can we, do a better deal here,
Okay.
And with what we've learned in the marketing sense with our program that we've been doing with you, and different angles we can actually approach, it actually helps either the sponsor as their business as well as the club to say, this is what more we can do. So basically, we're just looking to see what limit and what barriers we can break regarding sponsorship, and who else is out there to actually, help us out. At the end of the day, it's not just players, it's for our community. So, yeah.
Well, I do believe we've got your Titans Rugby Football jersey with busy corner somewhere behind me. I'm sure it will come up in a second or so. Yep, it's there somewhere. Well, we know that your sponsor's on TV because the jersey's on TV. Gino, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to say to you, we're looking forward to the conversations. Very exciting, all the stuff that you're doing at Titans. And, of course, we're looking forward to lots of sponsors jumping on board with Titans. We're looking forward to find out later in the year when we know it's healthy and safe and so on, to find out more about the Ironman Challenge. And yeah, we're looking forward to chatting to you again.
No, not a problem, JP. And I can just say again, thank you for everything. With this little programs and stuff, it really helps with the exposure. What we've been doing in the background, the clubs will, of course, see exactly where the time has been going into, because you know most of them are thinking there's excuses, but no, this is all preparation, and it's for every club to actually benefit from it. So thanks again for that. And yeah, we're looking forward to a rugby year. That is all I would want to say.
Everybody,
Yeah, JP, thanks.
of course, we wait for the announcements and we see what comes next. Okay, Gino, we leave it at that. We'll catch up again soon.
No problem, JP. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Gino. There we go, folks. Gino Topley, of course, at Titans Rugby Football Club. Loving it. Loving the fact that they are building their structures in 2021. They're looking at new sponsorship deals. They're looking at the Ironman Challenge to keep the club structures engaged. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And local business, people who are involved with the club, getting an opportunity to be involved and get business from the club. Fantastic stuff. Folks, these are the kind of stories we're going to be telling during 2021. And we'll be looking, and of course, there we heard about tramways, 1946. As I say, these are the kind of stories we're looking to tell in 2021. So it will, of course, be great for you to join us every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. when we tell these stories. Folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we'll catch up with more of what's happening in Western Province Rugby. Back in a sec.